behind a mask of perfection. Mask of perfection. And this says it includes doll stand and diary. In different languages, obviously. And it says up here, Boo Original Creeproduction. I usually keep, well, what I've been doing so far is I've been taking them out of the box if they are reproductions, but I leave them in the box if they are more collector dolls. A lot of them are made, so it's not as hard to come by. And plus, it like heals my inner child to like open up the doll and like style her and sit her on the shelf and know that I can like rearrange her poses and everything. People may think that that's weird, but I don't care. I think that it's really fun. Never shame anyone for their hobbies unless it's like something super problematic or more morally wrong. I've gotten people making fun of my hobbies, like collecting dolls and things like that, because they say that it's childish, but nobody ever says that to men with their Legos or men with their video games. So houses, not Monster High, but under it. I actually met a group of ghouls from Monster High at one of the stations while we were waiting to change trains. They were all on a Monster High Fear Squad, and were headed to some kind of competition or training or something. I didn't really understand it all, but they all seemed very nice, although the captain of the team was a bit high and mighty for my taste. I gotta go now. Sorry, I just love the details like this. I think it's so nice. Let's see. I also decided that I'm going to show you the other creeproductions that I have. The original girls, or ghouls, might I say. Ghouls. So, to start, I am going to show you. I don't have all of their accessories with me right now. Some of them are back over in my bookshelf because I didn't want to bring them. Like they're little pets, most of them. But this is Frankenstein. Daughter of Frankenstein. This was actually like the only one that I had as a child, this Frankie. And I remember her very specifically. I know a lot of people don't like Frankie, but she is sentimental to me for that reason. But I do love her outfit. And I love just like the stitches and everything. I think it's so cool. I think she's so cute. Even if her character is a bit lacking. And the handbag's so fun. Oh, I actually have it backwards. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I had this one, this doll. And then I had the Create a Monster kit once. If anybody remembers those, I had one of those Create a Monster kits. But anyway, I love her tie. I think it's so fun. It's like, really, this was the time. Like, this was the vibe at the time. And her little chains. So cool. Okay. Next we have Laguna. This doll is probably my least favorite out of the four, but I do love Laguna. So she has on her little flip-flops, because she is a member of the swim team. And she has little gills. I think she's the daughter of the sea monster, obviously, or something like that. But I don't know, like the specific name. And then she has these tights, these fishnet tights that go over here. I'm not really the biggest fan of these, if I'm going to be honest. I think they look kind of ugly, but to each their own. And she has little, like, athletic shorts. And this is her pet. I can take it out. No, we're just going to leave it. But it's a little fish bowl, and you can actually take it out, which I think is really cool. And she has this jacket. And she has this necklace that is in the shape of a creature, a sea creature. A seahorse, that's what it's called. I blanked for a minute. And she has this shirt that has scales on it. Scales on it. And I think she is really cute. And then this like hoodie thing and a little flower. It's really cute. Next, we have everyone's favorite Draculaura. I always wanted a Draculaura doll so bad. This isn't the first Draculaura doll I got. I actually bought Haunt Cador, Draculaura. Obviously, she's the daughter of Dracula. I can't speak. But I got Haunt Cador Draculaura a few years ago, which I'm so glad that I did at retail price, because now she goes for like $400 or $500. It's crazy. next, finally, we have Claudine Wolf. Claudine Wolf. Claudine Wolf. I love Claudine too. She's probably, I don't know, one of my definite favorite characters in Monster High. Her boots are kind of the same as Dracula. I love them so much. I love them so much. And I love her little stockings, her little knee-high stockings. And her purse. And she has like a purple tennis skirt. And like a cheetah or an animal print top with a fur on her jacket. And I also just love her hair and I love her ears. Later on in the dolls, they started putting the ears on a headband, but I love it when it's in her actual like mold. But anyway, she's gorgeous. Okay. I think that is all of the doll talk for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I know that listening to me yap about my interests is not really everybody's cup of tea, especially since I usually do role plays and things of that nature. But I don't know, I love just talking about my interests and things like that. I think I'm gonna make a video game ramble soon. But the next video I'm going to make is going to be my 500 subs special. I have not reached 500 yet, but I'm only a few away from whenever I'm filming this. So that will probably be the next video that I film, so look out for that in a couple days. But anyway, I'm so grateful